list of things to use to be able to defeat this. But I'm going to tell you something right now. The entity attachments these two motherfuckers work with are extremely infectious. The minute you just think about them. The minute you just think about them, I'm sorry about that. The minute you just think about them, they can enter and come into your thoughts. And invade you like a parasite program. 613 hertz frequency is your friend to removing their infectiousness. Otherwise, these motherfuckers are going to come in and completely take you over. I swear with this shit, you got to play all sorts of fucking mental gymnastics with this shit because they have you close to the fucking astral plane after destroying your energy body to the point where you're near fucking dead. Literally. And people who are spiritual can see that. 61 hertz frequency is your friend, 613. 714 hertz is also very good for getting rid of them. But the problem is, you still have your energy signature. You may lose it. To rejuvenate, I'm trying to think. If your astral body is fucked up, there's numerous frequencies to use to revive it. 5127 hertz frequency is very good for bringing a physical body alive, but it doesn't return to your entity attachments and so forth and so on. 4127 hertz is very good for reviving a spirit. It's very good for reviving a spirit. You know, I hear in the astral plane a lot that motherfuckers will have them killed off the body of somebody in the astral plane. I don't like this shit. They trying to compromise my motherfucking consciousness right now, and I don't like it. They're trying to fuck up my shit. They're trying to fuck with me. 4127 hertz frequency is very good for reviving the spirit. There's the old saying that goes that energy can neither be destroyed or created. But it is created. I'm going to tell you in a later video every fucking thing. From what I understand, supposedly, the source is a realm of chaos. But I've also heard that it's a realm of light, so I don't know. You know, like I said, I'm compromised by this shit, so I don't fucking know. 4127 hertz frequency is good for reviving a deceased spirit. For instance, I found out this is evil. This is pure fucking evil. Because them two evil, devious ass motherfuckers are trying to destroy my consciousness as I talk about this. This is fucking evil. I hate them two motherfuckers. Destroy their asses. With that being said, if you've suffered a lot of loss like I have in the astral plane, aside from 1714 hertz frequency being your friend to revive your shit, oh, this one I wanted to say. PK, for instance, from what I heard, had turned my grandmother's body in the spiritual plane into ashes. Before that, her and my grandfather were caught in hell realms that were ran by the Rainas, in which my poor grandfather, on my father's side, I believe, or my mother's, I was told my mother, but I believe it's more my father, he was held and imprisoned in the realm where he was tied up and had tubes placed in him that were designed to keep him controlled by roaches. That's not coincidence. She had burned my grandmother's body into ashes. The way in which I was able to somewhat revive her, usually in cases like that, the consciousness, like in the case of my poor brother, it goes elsewhere. Oh, David Rayner had an entity attachment of his tie my father up, my grandfather, and stick roaches in him. The same happened to my poor baby brother, where an entity, you know, what the Rainers like to do is have their roach attachments take the spiritual aspect of your body and turn it into a roach attachment, into like a living sentient being, so that they can woke you and drain you of your spiritual abilities and talents. The same happened with my grandmother, where she actually appeared to me in a dream one night. And then I saw, it was shown to me, she was very desiccated and fucked up looking. The shaman even say the same thing. But she appeared to me in a dream in which she was desiccated. She had her ribs sticking out and every fucking thing. My grandmother was a very pious woman, my maternal grandmother. Very pious, Christian, good woman when she was living. She didn't deserve that shit. She was entrapped in the astral plane, in the Rainer's hellhole, where she was tied to a wall and forced to live there almost for perpetuity. She lost the astral body. The key to woking that shit back is 4127 hertz. There's 1448 hertz, which if you're a living person, you can recall there's all sorts of templates in the astral plane that can allow you to do it. .175 hertz is very good to heal the body in the astral plane. 145 hertz reverts. Now, if you're dealing with something like what I'm dealing with, consciousness eaters, to get the person's consciousness back, 414 hertz and 1335 hertz are your friends. You want to use those hertz frequencies to help return going to tell you another Hertz frequency, because I'm going to say something right now. The problem with this curse is it places you too close to the astral realm, your consciousness, where you can be physically affected by entities and be fucked with by them, as well as fuck up things in the astral plane. Just like happened with me a bunch of fucking times. I lost my poor spirit guides and my spirit team because of that. Darts and all of that, this shit shouldn't exist. I'm going to tell you what frequency to use to take your ass right out the spirit world. 1934 Hertz frequency is your friend. You want to take yourself out the astral realm where your consciousness, your astral body is extremely compromised like mine. 1934 Hertz frequency is your friend. There's ways, I don't even want to get into it, I don't even want to know, to be able to get into the astral plane if you want at will. But it's too fucking dangerous when your consciousness is all the way open. I'm going to try to think of some other frequencies that you can use to be able to rebuild your energy body once it's destroyed. These things are fucking evil. This shit that they fucking with is fucking evil, man. These motherfuckers, the shit that they work with, the shit that they fuck with and all of that, that should not be allowed to fucking exist. Because it's causing too many fucking problems in the fucking astral plane. I'm telling you that right now. It's bringing people way too fucking close to shit that they shouldn't know about, shit they shouldn't be exposed to. All right. If your energy body is fucked up like mine's is, this is just, I did not ask for this shit. Nah, see, I hate this shit. This is way too fucking much. This is just way too fucking much that I'm dealing with from the astral plane right now. Like, I can physically fucking feel it, man. It's just way too much. With that being said, let me try to think of the frequencies that you can use. I know 1448 Hertz is very, very good for that. Hey, how you doing, miss? I got outfit. There's another one. Oh, God, man. Yeah, I'm seeing too much shit. Not seeing too much shit. I can handle that aspect, but it's way too fucking much that's going on in the astral plane right now. It's way too much. Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and look up. 1945 Hertz frequency is very good to rebuild yourself if you lost something. You can use that in combination with Other frequencies is 1448 hertz, 175 hertz. I think there's some more. 1545 hertz. If you're looking for somebody in the astral plane and you're having a hard time finding them, 1545 hertz is your friend. I call it the pop-back hertz frequency. I actually had to use that frequency to find a spirit guide. .333 hertz is very good for resetting your consciousness. These motherfuckers been looking for a way to take over my consciousness for quite some time, and they're about to do it really high up. It's actually 1443 hertz frequency, which is really, really good for getting your shit back in the astral plane. I thought it was 1448 hertz frequency, but it's not. It's 1443. Another one is what I call a Thanos snap. That's 1532 hertz frequency. And you just get whatever it is that you need back to come back to you. All right. So I had to do some research just now. 142 hertz. All right. 142 hertz frequency. This is going to become vital when you're fighting them two motherfuckers. Break down pallets. To destroy their entity attachments, I'm going to tell you where they're located at. They're located around the side of their head, and they're usually composed of the souls of people that they've condemned to hell realms. 2137 hertz frequency is your friend. These motherfuckers are fucking up my part of the damn astral realm, man, because this shit, nah. Another thing I want to mention too is to destroy the red rosies. 8127 hertz frequency is your friend. These motherfuckers' consciousnesses are entirely composed of there's a bunch of other frequencies too, but I totally forgot. Oh, like I wanted to say, David and Barbara Rayner's consciousness is entirely composed of astral parasites that function and feed off of the souls of intranquil spirits that they've stuck to their hell realms. There's all sorts of frequencies, huh? There's all sorts of frequencies that you can deploy to be able to fight that. $12,000 hertz frequency is very good at least paralyzing the consciousness of negative ass entity attachments. I'm sorry about that, man. Entity attachments. That's all their consciousness is composed of. Hey, how you doing, man? 1999 hertz frequency. Fucking idiot. Is also a good friend of yours. There's 1444 hertz frequency too. That's very good at getting rid of evil spirits. Like I say, these entities literally operate like viral computer programs. They're a fucking cancer, and they're hard to get rid of. They're next to impossible. How you doing, sir? How you doing, brother? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. They're next to impossible to get off. You too, sir. Take care, man. God bless you. They're next to impossible to get off. There's many more frequencies. I'm going to teach you all how to deploy to be able to fight their particular type of curse, because when you're dealing with something like that, something like this, that shit is not easy to get off. You can remove this shit and it'll come fucking right back to you. It'll come right back to you. These motherfuckers literally put entity attachments that cause you to experience fucking schizophrenia. It masquerades as such, which is very fucking clever, to the point where you die in your fucking sleep and they take your soul and they put your soul in one of their hell realms. I experienced it one night when David Rayner's entity attachment came through the window talking about, hey bitch. I've seen him numerous times in the astral plane. He once took the soul of a young Mexican lady who I actually helped out, because she was stuck in the hell realm where it was awful. It was really, really awful. She was dealing with like numerous obstacle courses and all that shit. You know, I saw it open to like a department store where she was walking through. In which I saw entity attachments of people, including my poor grandmother, saying things over and over again, such as, we're going to rape you, we're going to kill you and destroy you. That's how I knew my poor grandmother had got placed in the hell realm the first time I got placed under a curse. That was the first time I knew. In another instance, her and a couple of other people, they all worked at Walmart. From what I understand, Barbarina put the curse on her simply because the bitch stunk, because she had all them roach attachments on her. I saw another one where they were running in a river and they were running away from a giant white head. And then I forgot the last one, but I saw her exit it. It looked like a stage. And I saw a woman who worked under Santa Muerte release a yellow bird. And that was around the time in which the curse started kicking in for me. It's a very devastating curse because they turn your own entity attachments against you. They'll even have them, like they almost did with my black ass, sign false soul contracts. There's a lot of other things I'm going to release about frequency, but that's what I can release. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, it's a very horrible curse to be under. You remove it, the shit comes back. That's why I've been aiming for the source, the cause of this fucking curse, because you get rid of one entity attachment, they come with another, they steal your timelines, take them, turn them into like spider fucking webs and shit in your consciousness to keep you stuck in hell realms, fuck up your timelines and all that shit. These motherfuckers got me living in poverty. Meanwhile, this is the life he should be living. I should be living the fucking life of O'Reilly. Taking every fucking thing from me, man. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Have me engaged with entities I shouldn't be engaged with. I don't deserve to be put through this bullshit. I don't deserve to have to go through this because it's torment. They put their entity attachments in you to further fuck up and sabotage shit. And like I say, they take over in the God so that when they're ready to sacrifice you, you can't pray to a God. But trust me, there's always somebody that you can reach out to. There's somebody you can always reach out to that can help you out on the other side. I helped out that poor Mexican girl when I saw where she was at later on. Oh, get your spiritual powers back. 445 hertz frequency is your friend. I like helping people out. That's what I like doing. These things are trying to intimidate me right now in the silence by cutting me off from the astral plane. One of them tried to fuck with me by taking away my timelines and stuff the other night. From what I understand, he took over when David Rayner took over, but going back to 2011. But I kept wondering if he was my own entity attachment established there before all of this happened. You know, like I witnessed one night with one of my entity attachments, they weren't rogue until that motherfucker took over. One of them creepy motherfuckers has tried to take over my consciousness just now. Hopefully after revealing what I revealed, I can wake up tomorrow morning and everything will be straightened out. My spirit guides, my spirit protection, my spirit team won't be treated unfairly because like I say, something needs to be done about that consciousness eating shit. That's not right to be putting on people. You can't be putting that shit on people. And I'm not going to fucking allow that shit. .44 hertz frequency is good for establishing shields. You also want to do pallets. Look up the frequency for that. 945 hertz frequency is good to pallet. That's good for spiritual protection. That's the best shield you can use. Trust me when I say that. There's also other frequencies that I'll later on discuss that you can deploy to be able to combat and fight these things. These motherfuckers don't like it when I drop this knowledge, man, but this shit is necessary because those astral realms should not be allowed to exist. The consciousness eaters, the red rosies, that's some type of fucking, that shit reminds me of the Thing. When I've seen what they do to my spirit guides, my spirit team, that shit look just like the fucking Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. Just like it. Evilest ass fucking shit you could conceive of. John Carpenter's The Thing. Look it up. Horrible fucking movie. Scary. Some things should not be fucking seen, and you know, like I say, I've seen way too much and been exposed to a lot. Alright, this is getting to be too fucking much. This is too much. Certain things you ain't supposed to be exposed to and see. But they gotta do something about them two hell realms, the red rosies and consciousness eaters. I'm sorry, man. I had to handle shit. Spirit in the astral plane just now, man, because it's just. It's just too much. What this curse does to people. I ain't gonna lie, I'm seeing right into the fabric of reality, man, and it's scary. Many people can't handle it. Because as humans, it's just too much. With that being said, they need to do something about them two hell realms, man, because the higher selves that's involved in that shit, you know, as a matter of fact, when they talk about arcane knowledge, the Illuminati and all that shit, they're talking about what I've just seen. But it's too fucking much when you physically experience it to handle. It's way too much. Come on, man. Yeah, these motherfuckers did something to put me back in the spiritual plane so that I could fuck something up by accident. So I just tried to take myself out. Ooh. I'm sorry, I know it looks like I'm fucking crazy, but I'm not, trust me. What I'm battling, there ain't nothing fucking fucked up, crazy about it. I'm literally tearing at the fabric of reality, the inner workings of the astral plane with this shit. Anyways, with that being said, hopefully you can use these frequencies to help you out and save you from this curse. Because it's just, them evil motherfuckers. Barbara Rainer was a jealous ass bitch. Nah. With that being said, hopefully these frequencies help you guys out. Peace. About the Rainers and shit and what they doing. And motherfuckers are living in the mansion in Malibu. Got an apartment out there, 13313, apartment A, Gora Way or Alhambra Way, out there in Malibu, California, along with area, what is it? Address 1725 Beverly Hills Drive, I was told. So that might be a friend of his, I don't know. Out there in Beverly Hills. And then I got another address, it's 17725 Melrose Drive. They got a swimming pool and everything. Meanwhile, I ain't got shit. Living here with a roommate. That ain't supposed to be how my shit's supposed to go down. That ain't supposed to be my life. That's why I'm talking about this. Tired of having my shit took. So I'm just gonna put shit out there on Front Street. These motherfuckers, from what I understand, are worth millions off of timelines stolen from motherfucking people. What I understand, in a bunch of lifetimes, I went through hell to get what I got. Shouldn't be living like this in the fucking ghetto. They gotta do something about them two motherfuckers.